Yo, Alec, chase the bag.
Yo, man, that's your boy Deeboog checking in, man, and this Transparency Tuesday. You know, I kind of started it off a little bit last year, stopped it, or no, was it last year? I don't know, this year or last year, but you know, really sat back. I think it was like February 20th. I told myself I was gonna duck off and really like work on me. You know, do some real self work. I've been doing that the last few years anyway, but like cutting out all distractions for real, not just I wanted to do what I was gonna do. You feel me? I had made my mind up that I was gonna stand on everything that I said I was gonna do, make it right, make it happen. And with that being said, you know, for those that know right now, recently I was in barber school. Well, I still am in barber school, and I had left because I was gonna really go full throttle with this entrepreneurship thing like I've been doing, but God said go back. Because you ain't supposed to start something for one and don't finish it, and you ain't supposed to say something that you're going to do and then do the opposite. And it lead me into what I'm talking about today, which is, man, NINE19, bro. You know, I got the original logo on, you know, but NINE19 original logo, but like, I'm my brother's keeper, bro. And spent a lot of talks. It's been things said on my end. It's been things said on other people's end. And it's been a lot of he say, she say. You know, it's been lingering, who knows, last 5-6 years, whatever. You know, but really what I just wanted to bring to y'all today is that, like, it's so easy to cause division. You know, whether you the one starting it, whether you're allowing somebody else to do it, it don't really matter, bro. Because I'm my brother's keeper. You know, right or wrong, you know, you're supposed to be able to still stand by your brother. Regardless if you feel like they're tripping right now, regardless if you feel like, you feel me, they ain't really hearing you out, you can give your time, you know, yourself time and space to, you know, separate it and rethink it out. But at the end of the day, bro, it's been a lot of space. And this, my brothers can take this however they want to take it. Whoever really was there, the ones that really know, they know. But what we was doing was much bigger than us, bro, and it was powerful. And the main reason why I'm here before y'all today is because, bro, we was saying to God be the glory on the back of these shirts, bro. Like, and when you say to God be the glory, we can't be doing the opposite of what to God be the glory stand for. You feel me? Like, we did everything else but give God the glory in our actions. You know, just based off our actions alone, you know. Everybody took their time away. Some clicked up, you know, pointed the finger at one person, other person probably pointed the finger back. You know, who was to say who was right and who was to say who was wrong, you know? At that age, a lot of us was still not even fully as men yet. You know, we thought we was men. We thought we knew what we was doing, but just being real, like I think people always think that when you start a business that it's supposed to be perfect and that, you know, you have to have a certain credential to be able to operate in business or do certain things in business. You know, but I mean, hey, bro, I mean, honestly, like, I'm going to tread lightly on this topic because, for one, it's just been talked about for so long. It's just been, who created this? Who created that? Like, cut it out, bro. That's to the guys. That's to the people. Like, I'm really fed up with that joint because it's like, I'm going to speak for myself first. I let division, I let pride, I let ego, you know. I was pointing the finger, regardless of how I felt. I was moving off of emotions based off logic. You know, even if I felt the opposite, you know, a lot of times I still moved off emotions anyway. And it's just like, when you in business, bro, keep your personal feelings up out of it. because when you start to bring your personal feelings into something, it ain't no longer business. Now you exposing something way more than what we supposed to be handling right now. I am my brother's keeper, but at the same time, when it comes to business, the same way that I talk to my personal brother, I'll talk to him a whole different way from a business standpoint. But I just really want to get back to the "to God be the glory" thing. Like, it's been bugging me for years, and I talked to both of my bros, the main two, Monte and Julian. You feel me? Like, I done spoke, of course, Monte more than Julian, but at the end of the day, I had great talks with Julian too. Julian is a smart dude. Julian was out there putting in that footwork with the hustle, and it was different ways that bro could have went about it, but he put that foot traffic in, and he was doing what he was supposed to do. And same with Monte. Monte with that music stuff. Monte really brought us all together in school, and NINE19 was really just it really was like, again, just a way for people to come together and rep the city, And granted, when I first came in, I ain't really talked to Drew like that, but when it came to actually like building the business, I would give credit to Monte and Julian. 'Cause them two, whatever talks they had off camera, I was just the one that helped bring the first LLC together. That was what I was going to school for. Feel me? It was 4 of us that went and got that first LLC done, regardless of what happened with that. And the facts is the facts. And when you just go back and look at things on paper, I feel like all parties can learn from the situation, but it's just like, you gotta be able to talk about this type of stuff. We talk about, not even talking about, we was doing stuff in the community, doing stuff for the kids, but it's like, a lot of these things are just going unspoken. Like, things ain't gonna always go right in business. You and your brothers might fight sometime. You might see disagreements, but like, what we not gonna do is continue to let others just, feed things into our mental and not hash things out as one another, because I ain't finna die with no bad blood on my soul off something that I could have went back and simply just had a conversation to fix. And at the same time too, I'm not rushing back to do business with that whole situation, but I'm with it though. I still rep it 24/7, or not, just because just the principles that we stood on and what we went for, like, we really was doing that. I ain't see no clothing lines out here. Maybe Fly by Nature, shout out to them. Yeah, that's it. That was really because I was at Southeast, but other than that, I ain't seen nobody moving like NINE19. On the music tip, I saw people like OTM League, Uptown, who else? Stu, of course, Monte Shaquille. Think I might have seen OMG's Beezy. I ain't know, bro, no of them. Claudio Nueve. Other than that, though, bro, I want too many really doing this music stuff, bro. Even with the producers, bro. D Money, Big Cam, M Tunes, 40. That's the cloth. That's the point when I stepped into the game on the Raleigh music scene. What I saw, Tay Fame too. I think I would see Tay Fame. Shout out Stacks too. Rome G, I ran into him a little after I met Monte and all them. But engineers like T Ross, Red Line Studios, but that was the first studio I went to in Raleigh. Red Line Studios on Capitol. The real ones know. But again, bro, this just a message to the city. Feel me? And it's gonna be, I'm gonna do multiple parts to this, bro, because the truth gotta come out. At least this is my truth. This is my untold truth. Deeboog untold truth. Y'all getting it straight from me. You feel me? And you feel some type of way, come holler at me. I don't want no bad blood, none of that. I'm spitting out nothing for positivity. So if something irking your soul or something that's irking your spirit to make you feel like you want to cause some harm to me or do something to me, bro, I pray for you right now, bro. And just ask that God heals whatever make you feel like that, because I done a lot of work. I done a lot of healing. And I'll never let nobody take my peace. I'll never let nobody take my peace again. I did that for so long, and I understand, and once I'm aware, and I understanding is the biggest part. And I think that's what this all comes down to, bro. Just understanding and knowing, for one, what role you play, knowing and understanding who you are, and that's even for just anything in life. When you go out and apply for these jobs, when you're going into these interviews, they ask you questions and you give them pretty much a breakdown of who you are. And sometimes a lot of people, I know me, that's why I can't do corporate. I had to fake it too much in corporate and just be who I really wasn't. And again, I'm not judging anybody because everybody has to go down different paths for that purpose to unlock and figure out who they really are. But I really know who I am, bro. And people not gonna like me speaking my piece. Some people will. It's gonna cause healing to some, but really this is me. This is me right here speaking my piece and letting go of what I once thought was, something I could hold on to, but you forgive and you never forget. I forgive my brothers for doing things that, I feel like could have caused me loss of whatever I feel like a loss of, and I hope that my brothers can forgive me for causing any harm to them or making them lose anything or taking food out of their family mouth. Because at the end of the day, it's all business, man. And there's too much division that's happening in the world. You got people getting hit with the Ricos in the music game. You got people dying. You got all these mass shootings happening. Like, these are the times where you need people like NINE19, where you need people that's going to stand up, go, and be out in the community giving people something to want to grind for. To God be the glory, whether it's just originality. That was the main thing we stand for, was just being original in who you are, being confident in who you are. So it's just like, I'm glad to see a lot more people stepping up and doing what they're doing. But at the end of the day, too, that this is a message to my brothers that we know what was really going on at those times and who was doing what they was doing. So it's like, this is also a moment to be inspired to know, like, no matter if you're not completely where you want to be right now, or if even though we all had to go down our separate paths and learn for what we had to learn for, really start to go back and look at things and try to find the good in it. It's so easy to focus on the negative, so easy to focus on the bad, but when we just literally let go, let God, and let him do his thing, bro, if you really got a willing heart, you really drop that pride ego, you'll see a whole different picture. And we'll think now what we waiting for. We in the last times, bro. We supposed to be out here talking to the youth. We supposed to be out here talking to people like me and you that's younger, older, connecting with those that's gonna help, push this wave of everything we believe in and more. And so it's just like, again, bro, I ain't a person that's gonna pick sides. I done it before. I don't do that no more, because at the end of the day, I only serve one person, and that's God. And other than that, of course, after that, family. And that's really about it. Business fall up under that. But like I said, bro, I'm in a whole different space now, a whole different mindset, and it's just like, I'm going to be the one that's going to make you feel uncomfortable, because I had to get uncomfortable in order to see a different perspective, And again, this Transparency Tuesday, there's so much more that's going to come with this, but I'm going to start doing these every Tuesday, and you'll start to really learn about my journey, really learn what Bud done been through, how I got tapped in with who I got tapped in, how Deeboogie TV, God found it, how I got connected with Miles Management Agency, how I got connected with everything I was doing at A&T, how I stepped into the role of an A&R, how I became an influencer, why I feel like I'm qualified to do this, that. Like, you're going to hear it all, man, and Boogie back, I ain't leaving this time. Feel me? God said he'll use your enemies as your footstool. And again, we not here to talk down on anyone, but at the end of the day, know who you are, remain in who you are, stand strong in that, Don't let nothing tell you that you ain't no queen, ain't no king, and that you can't do all things that you put your mind to. Keep that faith. Trust God. Let him ordain them steps, That's all gonna work out, man. DeeBoogie TV, Untold Truth, Part 1. Let me know if y'all want more, man. Let me know, man. It's coming either way, but yeah, bro, it feel good to just, it's therapeutic to get this off the chest, get this off the soul, and I'm just excited for what God got planned. I'm excited to see restoration, I'm excited to see even work with my brothers again. I've been working with a few, here and there, but it's just so much more impactful when we all together. And again, I ain't forcing nothing. This is just me speaking my piece. And if somebody want to talk about it, come holler at me. If you feel some type of way, come holler at me. You feel me? DeeBoogie TV, checking in. Y'all keep going. It's only up.
Yeah, weightlifting, I got my money up. Whatever I want, I get it. Fucking phone call, I don't answer much.